All right, the next thing I wanted to work on is the rattle. When it's running, boy, it rattles. And it's this, sitting here rattling against the exhaust. There's a couple of them broke. So I'm gonna take off these bands. I went to AutoZone last night looking for these things. And neither of us knew what they were called. I've never replaced one of these. But I called it an exhaust shield clamp or band, and they didn't have them. So got the next best thing, got some clamps. And notice there's a ground strap right here that is broken. So remind me later to get a ground strap clamp, or I mean a ground strap, and we'll put that back. I drove through Burger King after I bought this. Got 2 Whoppers and 2 fries. $24. I don't know what was going on. A Whopper and 2 fries? Maybe they double, triple, quadruple charged me. That was crazy. But anyway, I was sitting at the drive-thru and man, I shut it off. It was so loud. Rattling. Sounded like I was ready to break apart. Okay. That shouldn't rattle, but there's one on the other side too. Where was it? Right there. And this thing has been mangled. Goes right in there. I might come back in and zip these off so they're nice and tight. I mean, no hang on, no cling-ons. Okay, penetrating oil. Alrighty, I got the heat shield out. This was the only bolt that was holding it on. It's been mangled. Good thing this is aluminum. I'll try to beat on this and straighten it out and see what I can do. Well, I'll continue with this, test fit it, try it a few times, and we'll get it to where we can get all 3 bolts. Hopefully. All right, believe it or not, I got that straightened out. Got all 3 holes put in, and that thing's pretty solid. My next order of business is to jack the front up and see if there's any worn out parts, because that death wobble tells me something's wrong. All right, I thought I'd show what I'm finding underneath here. Really nothing. I pulled the tire to see if I can find anything that would account for that death wobble, and so far I'm not seeing anything. Everything looks normal. Everything indicates that this thing was off-road, mud, dirt. Let's see. I think I already told you I spent $25 at the car wash yesterday just going to town, and I still need to go to town. But brakes are, got a third left. I might throw new brake pads on there. But the ball joints, I shook this around. Don't look too bad. Everything looks good. I had Wyatt rock the steering wheel. It looked good. So I might just take this down to the tire store and have them balance the tires and ask them to throw this on their left and see if they see anything. But so far, not seeing any bushings or upper control arm bushings or ball joints. I was thinking has to be one of those. Maybe the struts wore out. I don't know. I don't think so, because it's only after 63 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour that the problem occurs. All right, so I threw the tire back on. I've been experimenting with that solvent to take that plasti dip off again. I think I might try kerosene here in a little bit. But that headlight's staring me right in the face. So I might polish that. And I want to see if I can get a couple of these. I'm just testing. I'm just still evaluating this vehicle. So I want to see if I can get some of these scratches out too. See if that's going to be a possibility. I'm pretty sure, well, I know for a fact this has got to be replaced, the whole front bumper. But I'm trying to assess what else do I need to do. And grill probably. But let's hit those headlights real quick and let's see what we can do with those. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just kind of still touching it and feeling it and evaluating what else on this thing needs to be addressed. I'm finding a lot. Let's do that again. We'll do it a couple times. Okay, we can clean these headlights up. I do need to put some protective clear on it, but those will clean up. Let's compare. There's the one I just buffed out. Here's the one that I have not buffed out, and it's really foggy. Let me buff this one real quick. Oh, Wyatt's going at it now. Well, I'm just leaving AutoZone. I was at Les Schwab, and I had Les Schwab check the front end out, balance all 4 tires, and I just took them for a test drive. Actually, the vibration in the front end is mostly gone, but now there's a vibration mid truck and rear. They think it's possibly a driveline U-joint issue, so we looked at that. They were kind enough to let me go into the bay while they jacked it up, and we ran it at 50 miles an hour. It's about 80 where it happens now. 70, 80. And so I gotta look into that. And then the sway bar links on the front are worn out, so I'll probably be getting all that. And then the brakes are gone all the way around. They're like gone on the rear. So I just stopped at AutoZone, got me some brake pads. I'll do that myself and go from there. So that's my latest update.